Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you, so take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so, okay? Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, so let's have an empty cup. When you're on Lady Noble's channel, you really want to see what's up, okay? We're starting off with the Three of Wands. You know, you could be taking a trip somewhere. You could be going somewhere new, fun, spontaneous, okay? This could be a trip that you've been planning, saving for, prepping for over a year, okay? You've been planning for this trip. The next card we have here is the Hangman, okay? It's taking you a lot of time to finally make the move, but I'm hearing you say, you know what, I'm just going to make it happen, okay? Maybe you were giving yourself a whole bunch of, inferior thoughts about why you shouldn't go now. It's not the right timing. Maybe people were passing their opinion to you, telling you that, this isn't the time to travel. Maybe there are people around you, giving their input and it wasn't so positive. But I'm picking up what you say, you know what? No time better than the present. So you have chosen to really break free of the thoughts or opinions of people around you, whoever you are. And you're taking this trip. This could be a road trip, or this could be somewhere exotic that you've never been before. I'm also getting a road trip, to another maybe state or town or city somewhere for luxury fun. I'm hearing luxury fun, whatever that means, okay? You could also be overcoming some kind of heartache or heartbreak. This doesn't have to be from a relationship. This could be something you're experiencing in life. Maybe something did not pan out or go as you planned, okay, collective? And so you could need the time and space to yourself to regroup, okay, to bring things back into balance for yourself. And so you could be saying, hey, a trip would be the best thing in order for me to get out of this funk. So you're treating yourself to a trip, a getaway. This could also be a weekend getaway, I'm getting. Two nights, 3 days kind of energy, okay? Someone could also be going on a cruise or planning a cruise, okay? You could meet someone nice with the Knight of Pentacles. You can meet a nice male or female, okay? This could be a feminine energy that's in their masculine, okay, or vice versa. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. But either way, you could be meeting someone while you're on this trip, okay? Spirit is saying you can meet someone that makes you want to leave it all behind, okay? You may find you have a lot in common. You may exchange numbers with this person. You may even find that this person that you meet while you're on this trip could have family. I'm picking up where you live. You may find this out in a conversation. They live in a different state or town. You live in a different state or town. But you may find out that they have relatives where you live. Maybe they're going to plan to visit. That's for some of you. Somebody's going to meet them a new boo thing. Yeah. Like, yeah, he's so cute, so fine. Yeah, that one right there. That's mine right there. Yeah, that's mine right there. How beautiful. Okay. You could also be someone who's just been single for a long time, just dating, nothing serious. But this new person you're going to meet, ooh, this turned to a love read. Okay, wow. This is someone that some of you could possibly end up marrying and having a family with. How beautiful, collective. Wow, it's turned to a love read. Looky, looky. Often in the past, you could have been someone who was more likely to pass a lot of judgment, maybe on people who cross your path or people who attempt to show interest in you. But you're breaking free of all that. You now chakra open and you're willing to take a chance, not being naive or gullible, but willing to take a chance. You could also be a masculine who has chosen to, shut that energy off, but you've reverted from all that energy. You're breaking free. And so that could have also intrigued you to go ahead and take this trip, get out of your head. You could have been introverted for some of you for a while, maybe family and friends like, when you going to come outside? When you going to come outside? And you like, when I'm going to come outside? I'm outside. Having a good old time. This is beautiful. So looks like somebody's going to find love. Okay. Okay, while out on this trip, or maybe hanging out. If you're not taking a trip somewhere, you could be just hanging out, enjoying the nightlife, okay, having a good old time. But it looks like you are taking some steps to transform your life, and it's for the highest good. This is positive energy here. This transformation, you could be healing and overcoming something that had you at a pause when it comes to mingling and letting new people into your circumference, okay? And so now you're letting the sun back in, and that is where the collective is going to win. You're more vibrant, you have more energy, more vivacious, spirit is saying. Vivacious, that word comes up in the read a lot. But either way, you're letting the sun back in your life and you're enjoying yourself, okay? Lots of laughter, lots of joy, lots of harmony with this new person, okay? Tapping into some spaces and places that you have not indulged in a while. Some of you could have been celibate for a while. You're going to meet someone who's going to, they're going to gain your trust, collective. 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 The choice is yours. Or you can eat an apple. Literally. They're going to look. That's for some of you who have been celibate. And there's nothing wrong with celibacy, okay? But you can get with this or you can get with that, okay? All right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this person is coming in fast. This energy here, this person is gonna, it's gonna be like an overnight thing. One moment you just, talking, having drinks, and oh, I'm coming to visit you. And the next thing, you got a family, you're married, you done bought a house, had kids, you got a dog, a cat, or maybe you're gonna adopt or whatever. The in-laws are over. You're gonna be reflecting, looking back, like, I remember I had just met you. And look at us now. We's married. We finally did it. We's married. Someone's gonna capture your heart, collective, and it's beautiful energy. It is beautiful. This is not anyone with nefarious intent. This is someone who is committable, and this is someone who is available. Look, they want what you want, baby. They're like, I want what you want, baby. I know, I know. There are dogs and cats out there, but you haven't met a dog or a cat like me, okay? Oh, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun energy out here. What else do y'all want? And Justice out. What else do y'all? You know what? Y'all really showing off. This is an overflow of love. There's going to be a lot of passion in this connection. Maybe in the previous situations, or I said situations. Somebody has some situationships, okay? Past situationships or connections. Maybe you wanted to have a partner who was very romantic. Maybe they lacked romance. Okay, some people know what to do, some don't. There's an overflow of love headed your way. All right, so remain optimistic about your present as well as your future. Because look, the cards don't lie, and you are not about to be confused. Okay, this person is going to really open your heart, and you're going to be very happy. Lots of like-minded energy, lots of passion, lots of romance. You're not going to feel like you have to fight. This is not someone who's going to put you in competition to fight or compete for their love. You're going to know where you stand in their life. This is a straightforward energy. Whoever this person is, could be a Virgo, but either way, they're straightforward. They're straightforward, meaning if they tell you they wearing a blue shirt on Tuesday, guess what? On Tuesday, they wearing a blue shirt. Straightforward. And you're going to find that as you get to know this person, like, wow, they're really a man or woman of their word. That's very admirable, admirable. You can really respect that. When you meet someone, you find out that they're a man or woman of their word. They can be trusted. They're a reliable source. That means a lot, especially in an intimate relationship. Okay, someone that you are romantic with. That is very powerful. That is a blessing within itself. Okay. All right. With the Queen of Pentacles here, there's something about you being in this relationship. It's going to increase your finances. What I'm about to say is not an insult, but it's a part of the reading. I got to say it. Maybe you were in a previous relationship where your last gal or gal was like taking your wallet out your pocket, or maybe they were spending up all the coins. something like that, or maybe you were, I don't know, a woman taking care of a man or a man taking care of a woman. Put it where it resonates. This new energy, they have their own money and they're interested in giving you. They're not looking to reap anything for you. They're not with you because they need you. They're with you because they want you. And that's a difference, okay? They're with you because they want you. They are attracted to you and they're willing to be patient with you to get to know the depths of you, okay? Every piece, every layer, spirit is saying. And they're going to have you just like these. See this big old grin? I eat my Wheaties every day. Oh, last relationship could have had you like this. And I ain't even getting none yet. The last relationship could have had you like, and when is it going to be my turn? Okay, 5 more minutes. Oh, yeah, this is someone who's very financially secure. They are not going to have you in childish, infantile games. You don't have to worry about no baby mama drama, no baby daddy drama. They don't want you to compete for their love or their attention. When they choose to be exclusive, everybody's going to know it, and even you. It's going to be in their actions, not in their words, Spirit is saying. Okay? In their actions. It's going to be known. Full grown. Okay, Spirit say they full grown. Okay? Okay? They full grown. They're not going to have you like that ex. I don't know how I'm going to do it this month. Maybe the ex is like, I don't know either. I'm going to get a tattoo. That kind of energy. Well, how much that tattoo cost? $300. You better figure it out. This new love is not going to be like that. They are not going to leave you hanging. If this person is a giver, and it doesn't mean you're a gold digger. I just gotta say, there's people who got it and people who don't, and this person got it, and they don't mind giving it. Okay, so it's not about anybody being a gold digger. They got it and they don't mind giving. And so, opposite of what you may be accustomed to, because it's here, yeah, you won't have to struggle financially, or if you fall short, and if they're in a relationship with you, they're not likely to watch you struggle or want to argue or debate over money, which is, that's really a turnoff, isn't it? Ooh, child, arguing over money. Just say yes or no. Just say you ain't got it. Just say you ain't got it. Okay. With the chariot energy here, okay, this person is going to be straightforward. The way they show up to you and present yourself themselves when they meet you, you're going to know that they're about their business. You're going to feel it from the day because number one, whether you choose to marry this person and have children, you may not choose to marry this person. You may just choose to be living spouses or just be in a relationship. This energy here is for some people who have not dated in a while, or maybe you took a break. Maybe you were celibate by choice, okay? Not depressed, but by choice. Take what resonates, okay? It's different stories for all of you. But they are making you, their energy makes you want to get back in the game. Makes you want to get back in the game when you meet this person. This is the kind of person, male or female. Okay, they're everything you could ever, better than you imagine. Robert Glasper again, there it is. Better than you could imagine, okay? For some of you, a naughty addiction, okay? Oh, lots of passion, okay? Lots of passion. That's for some of you there, okay? In many different ways, okay? Many different ways. Yeah, no more of this. This is for somebody Pacific. No more of this. I'm picking up someone dated someone who really left them out in the cold. When you were dating them, they did not contribute to you. They didn't contribute financially, emotionally, in any kind of way. They did the bare minimum. They did as little as possible when they were in your presence and when they were with you. Okay? Left you waiting to be fulfilled or seek fulfillment on your own. That energy is over with. That's not for everyone. That's for someone, okay? So you are going to be in the energy of having your 2 ice cream cones and licking them too, okay? All right? Literally or metaphorically. You can have whatever you like. And it's all because you're being brave and you're having the courage, to give it a shot again, okay? You coming outside. You coming outside. This person is very sure about you, okay? So sure about you, you may be indecisive for a moment, but Spirit is saying, don't feel that everything has to be too good to be true. Some things are good and true. Some things, collective, are just good and true. Okay? This is a thing of the past, and Spirit wants you to surrender it. Leave it there. It is gone. It no longer exists. Those relationships are things of the past. Those negative thoughts are things of the past. It is a new day and a new dawn. Okay? So allow yourself to enjoy this newness, okay? Being celebrated, being honored, and being supported, by the divine and by your spirit team. This is your season and your time. Enjoy life, collective, and take every moment and opportunity that you get to experience any form of bliss and shine like the star that you are. Celebrate when you're able to celebrate and have a great time. Enjoy your life, okay? Enjoy the people you meet that cross your path, those who are of like minded energy, okay? Because some of them you just can't enjoy, okay? But those who you can, enjoy those moments. Make memories, If it's a trip you want to go on, take that trip. Whatever your heart desire, go for the goal, okay? Later.